We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cleveland Browns. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Bashir Tootin. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and it's going to go down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
And the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance, because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the gun, it's Shador. This one is complete to Jenkins. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for Browns touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So he rips off a great run and shows you why this year he's top 10 in rushing in the league.
And looks like he's trying to move up fast on the leaderboard, doesn't he? Top 10, looks like he's running to get into the top 5.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When you look at this Browns defense, they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. The hitter here, it's complete.
And I think this is a problem we'll see more as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that play there was certainly a scouting report special because Cover was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
On red. Go, let's go. Go. 30 left. 13 loop.
Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it'll be tipped up and picked off.
26-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Browns drive about to get started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
Crackle 80. Cowboy
Now they'll
80.
change things around before the snap.
Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60. Ready. 70, 79 Broncos. Go.
Throwing, Sanders. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Okay.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's go. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let go.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. The Browns at 5 and 3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5 and 3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He finds his man, complete. It's Reyes. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 6.
Go. Mustang Knights. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Sanders to throw. He'll swing this out to Jenkins.
Call it a gain of a yard. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 6.
10 through 11. Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Sanders.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Come on. Warriors. 17. Cup 18. Pioneer.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
First down.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Let's go.
On play action, here's Shadur.
Throw left side complete. That's Reyes. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Cowboys. Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Stephanie, 79 Broncos. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates.
Sanders once more.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Jenkins going to run it out of the gun.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
On third and goal, Sanders.
And will be intercepted. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, only because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18. Pioneer. Curve 19. Curve 19.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins.
And
this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
To throw is Sanders.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 22.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Give up the middle, Jenkins.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That was a nice run, a nice game there as they head towards a 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Second and 6 from the 10.
Let's go now.
This will be caught just inside the 10. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here we go, Shaq.
An inside run with Jenkins.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Jenkins.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on set. And he takes this one in for Brad Score.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Lawrence.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Now Lawrence. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Here's Sanders. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
Now Sanders. A throw right side here going to be incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
On the go.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
70 Lions. Ready, ready.
Sanders.
To the end zone, touchdown, Cleveland.
Jerry Judy
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. Most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Okay, break. Come on. Set. Trap 60. 18, Rattler. 18, Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
18.
And It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Mustang 1979 Broncos. Ready.
On first down, here's Jenkins.
And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Second down and 8.
And up. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the shotgun, Sanders.
And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown.
Jerry Jeudy.
The second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
They go play action now. Lawrence got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
Hey, Jim.
Now Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Take right open. Go. Hey, run. 11. Darn.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Hey, kill. Brad, go. Take right open.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it's second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On the red.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They give him about 4 on the
marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. Now Lawrence to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Jags are going to be set up with a first and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Lawrence will throw.
And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jerry Judy
with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year.
And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Jaguars 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So he couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Here's Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage here on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Let's go. Let's go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Jags.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
50 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. They'll stay on the ground with Judkins.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
They're looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
They'll give it to Jenkins.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Quinshon Judkins with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A game there of 30 big ones.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brenton Strange, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 83 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Unlock line. Unlock line.
49-yard line.
First down, right back to Judkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Once again, Judkins. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated.
Brought down by Jack Kaiser. The tackle made back at midfield.
Let's go. Let's go.
On third down, here's Judkins.